I'm Francky Perez and I'm here with MajorFilmEvents.com. We are here in Hollywood at the Chinese Theater. This is the premiere of Eternal Code. And we're going to interview the director, actors, and many guests. Stay tuned with us. I'm here with Harley Wallen. It's actually your movie. You did everything on this movie.
Well, I didn't do everything. It takes a village to raise a film, right? So I am the writer, I am the producer, I am the director, and I act in the film as well. But this is a terrific team of people coming together to make this film.
I read that you are a fifth-degree martial champ.
I'm a fifth-degree black belt in judo. I'm a first-degree black belt in taekwondo. I am an undefeated professional MMA fighter who retired retired undefeated. But here today, I'm here as a filmmaker.
But I wanted to know, how does it feel for someone like you to have on your team someone like Mel, who fought with Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris? I mean, it's a legend.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I just took a picture with Hank Garrett and Mel Novak. These are true legends, absolute legends that you just can't speak enough of. And we've had a few of them here. I mean, Al Pacino's mother is here. I mean, fantastic woman, gave birth to an amazing actor. I'm kind of just, I love, you know, this is my film, but I'm a biggest fan today. I'm the biggest fan of everybody here.
This is great. Let's talk about the movie.
Well, yeah, I love the movies that touch on several generations. You know, you look at Stranger Things, you look at Stand By Me, you look at all those films that have Super 8's a great movie. But I love when you mix in the teens and give them purpose. Also, I've seen so many people talking about the veterans and how often they kill themselves after they come back. And I wanted that suicidal veteran to get a purpose. And I wanted the streetwalker to get a purpose, because we're all human beings. No one is better than anyone else. So I wanted to give everybody a chance to be in the spotlight. And this film kind of does that. It puts everybody in the spotlight.
So a suicidal, military, a prostitute, and a teenager. What a team, what a combination.
Exactly, yeah. And they are the heroes.
There is something that happened behind the scene that you haven't told anyone else before?
I can tell you, I can tell you one thing. Billy Worth, one of the stars of the movie, So we're shooting the scene where he gets shot, and he's supposed to take the shot and go to the ground. And I say, all I need from you is just to kind of come out of frame, and then we have the next shot for you on the ground. And he sells out and goes to the ground, and I'm like, Billy, easy now. Like, let's get the crash pads out, guys. I didn't expect that, so let's not do that. And he goes, no, I want them to really get it. And I'm like, you know, just giving that much of yourself to a film where you wanted to give it so much to the camera and so much to the audience and to your scene partner that you threw yourself to the ground, and we weren't ready. So there was no crash pad, and he went to the ground, and he came up and he was ready to do it again.
Giving everything. Like this example,
actor.
We studied with Mel Novak, and my last question is about him.
Yeah. Mel is a legend. Mel is amazing. So his acting, one of the things that I wanted to show about him in this movie is the guy can act. Because a lot of people see the action part of things, and in all honesty, he's a strong, dramatic actor. This is the first time we worked together. We worked together actually on one more movie since. I love Mel.
Thank you so much. Like everyone else, he gave 200%, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
We'll work again. Me and Mel will work again.
We wish you all the best with this movie. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
My role is the role of Bridget. I'm the CEO of the company that develops the technology that they want to, that I'm putting a stop to basically now.
Tell me about this technology. It's about immortality, right?
It is. It's the fountain of youth, basically, of being able to transplant one head onto a fresh body.
Okay. So tell us about the movie, the filmmaking, what happened behind the stage.
Behind the stage. Well, this film was my first film to do with Harley, so I was really excited to be able to get the part to start with. And once I got introduced to his team, I just started to realize what a great machine he has, and that he's a fabulous director. We have a fabulous producer, Nancy. We've got just a great team behind us.
He told us about the team. He said it was like a family, and it was amazing.
It is, and he often uses a lot of the same team in upcoming films.
We often hear that, like it's like a family during the film, but I felt when he told me that really it was something authentic.
Yeah, it was. It was. And I felt the same way in the second film we finished this summer called Ash and Bone. It'll be released next year. And that was the same thing. It was just a family atmosphere.
How would you describe this movie in 2-3 words?
It's electric.
Electric.
It's on the the edge of your seat, and it makes you think about some moral questions because this is technology they are developing, and should we or should we not?
What do you think?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I kind of stand in the middle because it could help some people, but it can also be a weapon. Like the people who developed the atomic bomb or the atom didn't think it would be used for the bomb.
So will that change your perspective on life?
This film?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, like in the way that it makes you think about where do we have the right to play God? I don't know.
You look like a goddess to me.
Oh, you are so sweet.
Thank you very much. Wishing you the best.
Appreciate it.
We're here with Angelina and Damien. How are you?
I'm great. How about you?
Great, great. Tell us about this movie, about how it happened for you, what's going on inside, what's your role, character. Tell us everything.
Well, I play Miranda, Bridget's daughter, and my parents get kidnapped, and so I go to Corey, and Corey can tell about who he is.
And you were the military guy?
Yeah, so I played Corey, who was a homeless veteran who dealt with post-traumatic stress, and we kind of find this character at the end, literally at the end of his rope, completely lost, and it's only by happenstance that he hears someone screaming that he's about to, mini spoiler, he's about to commit suicide, and he hears a scream, and suddenly he has a purpose again, and he's kind of like washed up on the shore of his own life of what to do, and he meets Miranda and her friend, and they kind of give him a little bit of hope, and through certain events, her parents get kidnapped, and he has another mission. So instead of he has a purpose, he has something to do, and something that could very well take his life, so all the more better in his case.
It's kind of like a group thing. You got Kaiti and Damien, and then me, kind of like we all represent hope in the film, basically. Yeah.
Tell me something about this invention, concept, immortality in the movie. Downloading the brain of someone and putting it in a new body.
See, ultimately, I think it's bad because the rich would have first crack at it, and the thing that makes life valuable is the fact that it's finite. It doesn't last forever, and you have a set period of time on this earth to do something that you love and hopefully makes an impact. And to say, hey, that's out the window and now you live forever, just fundamentally, I think is wrong.
Tell us 2-3 words to define the movie, that whole experience that comes to your mind without thinking.
Okay, crazy, sci-fi, heartwarming.
Action-packed suspense.
Action?
Action-packed and suspense.
Suspense. And something that happened behind the scene?
Ate a lot of Twinkies.
Thank you very much. Wishing you all the best. Can you please give us your Instagram and social information?
You can find me at Angelina Danielle on Instagram and Facebook. Don't find me on Twitter. I mean, unless you want to see memes, go ahead. But yeah.
You can find me on Instagram at vitamin_D_444 and on Facebook as Damien Chinappi.
I'm here with Kaiti Wallen. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Harley is your husband.
Yes.
Is the director, and you've been involved also in the movie as in the casting, right?
Yes, I help with the casting, and I'm also a producer, and I'm also one of the actresses in this film.
What is your role in the movie?
I am the street girl.
No way.
Yes.
So your husband, he gave you the role of the prostitute.
He did. He totally did. I'm like writing things for that one. No, I don't. It's what works for me, I guess.
And you did the casting for yourself?
Not for myself. It's funny that you say that, but as far as everybody else goes, so when we get into the process of making this, we don't ever typecast, or we wait till the casting comes and we see, like, okay, so who fits what, right? So then it's a domino effect. So we just fall into whatever place that the dominoes have lied, right?
It's great, the husband and wife working on a project like this, on a movie, because it becomes your life, right? It's so intense, So you can share that, right?
Yes, yes. It's actually it's funny that you say that because it's become a commitment to the point that you have to remember we're the ones that have to make sure that we sustain for our families and put the food on the table, right? But we're creative minds and we want to do this because in Michigan there's not much of this. So we were like, instead of waiting for it, let's create it, let's be it, let's do what we want to do because we're actors first, right? So that's where it all started. And then now, this far along, it's been 5 years now, which is absolutely insane. I've become like so much more than just an actress, but I've looked at like the acting side, the directing side, and seeing how he's doing that, and just the processes and actors and how they do things. It's awesome. But also with the producing and being able to make this film. Hello, we've completed this and it looks amazing.
And where can we check you out on social media?
On social media, it's Facebook, but also Instagram. I'm really big on Instagram. I do have a Snapchat, Kaiti Wallen Official. Kaiti, like I said, is Kaiti, Wallen, Wallen, Wallen if you are in Europe. But it is open to all, so please come check us out, Painted Creek Productions. On Instagram and Facebook. Yeah.
Great.
All right.
Thank you, Kaiti. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
I'm here with Vida. How are you?
Sorry.
This is an amazing night.
It is, and I'm honored to be a cast member of this incredible film, Eternal Code. Very excited.
What did you play in the movie?
I play Nikita, is a very brilliant scientist, and she's on the cutting edge of technology. So I was really honored to play this role. I'm of Persian heritage, and my dad was a very well-regarded scientist, so this is my first scientist role. And after that, I played a scientist 2 more times. So it's like starting a trend of me being a scientist, so I'm very honored to be a part of it.
And your father is going to be very honored.
Well, he's passed away, but I dreamed about him last
From above.
night. Yes.
He's watching you.
Yes, so very honored to be a part of this, and Harley is incredibly talented. All the cast and crew is incredible. Richard Tyson from Kindergarten Cop, Scout Taylor Compton from Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. Great actress Jan Birch from Wes Craven's The People Under the Stairs, Billy Wirth from The Lost Boys, Kaiti Wallen from Betrayed, Harley Wallen from so many amazing things.
Amazing cast.
Yeah, and also Mel Novak from Bruce Lee's Game of Death. Such an honor to be a part of this amazing cast.
So as a scientist in the movie, you made probably some research. You think that could happen someday?
Yes, they tested this on primates. Harley read an article about this happening in China, and they tested it on primates, and they did a head transplant. So this was based on an article that he read, and they want to do it with people.
Give me 2-3 words to define the whole experience of this movie.
Enlightening, empowering, amazing.
Amazing, I love it. And something that happened behind the scene?
Oh, my love interest in the film was Richard Tyson. He's an incredible actor. He has a master's in drama from Columbia University. And in between takes, he was reciting Shakespearean sonnets for the whole cast and crew. He's like memorized most of Shakespeare.
Amazing, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Please give us your social media.
Sure, I'm at VidaGhaffari.com. VidaGhaffari on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm all there. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm here with Justin and Christine. How are you guys?
Doing great. How are you?
Amazing evening, right?
I know, right? It's a great turnout.
Tell us
Great
what
turnout.
happened during that movie. You're involved.
Yes. So I'm one of the actors in the film. My name is John. I played John in the film. I'm kind of like a vessel for Richard Tyson's Oliver. So he's basically trying to put his soul, his psyche into me, and then live essentially immortally through my body.
I see. So tell us about that experience that is described in the movie, that you take the brain of someone and you put it in a younger body.
Yeah, so for me personally, it wasn't the hardest role because I'm kind of in a coma for a good majority of the film. But
they chose you for your body, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I had to have really good body control.
And you chose him also for his body?
Yeah.
Yes, all the way.
It's not for the hair, it's for the body only. But
everything.
It's for everything. But it was an interesting role because, I get to essentially embody another character.
Okay.
Without spoiling too much, it's one of those roles where I get to more or less put myself in the other actor's shoes.
Tell me three things that happened during that movie that nobody knows behind the scene.
Oh, okay. So in the staging area, kind of where all the actors were hanging out. At one point, we were locked in the room. So we had a separate part of the room where all of our clothes were at. That door got locked, and the person who basically ran the building didn't have he wasn't there physically.
How long?
We were probably there. We were shooting for at least, I would say, about 10 hours or so. But we were nervous because we couldn't get a hold of the person who owned the building. So when it came to trying to get our clothes out and get out in a timely fashion, we were all a little bit nervous. At one point, we were literally talking about going through the air ducts to climb into the room. So eventually, we got a hold of them, and everything was fine and dandy. But it was a bit of an interesting experience.
Thank you, guys. Your social media before we leave?
At Justin Main Official on Instagram, Justin Main on Facebook, Justin Main Off on Twitter, and Justin Main on YouTube.
And when you switch body, we want to have your Instagram now.
Hair by Kristen Donnellan.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. All the best. Thank you.
Why?
I'm here with TJ and Storm. No, TJ Storm. Why? Yeah, why? You got it right. Okay.
Storm Birch.
Oh,
Storm
yeah,
Birch.
this is too much to handle.
Yes.
So much energy. Tell me about
He's coming and it's falling.
It's coming now.
So, were you involved in the movie?
Jan was involved in the movie. I've worked with Harley on several films in the past.
Yeah, I'm in this actual movie. I was in the last movie with TJ that Harley
worked
did.
in-
So we worked together on that film. This one, I'm in. And then maybe next one we both in. Who
And
knows?
you're supporting.
Absolutely.
course.
Harley Wallen is the director of this film, Eternal Code, and he is a blockbuster filmmaker out of Detroit, Michigan. He just energizes the entire Midwest, and he gets these films done. What is this, 6th or 7th film? He is hustling. So some really good stuff.
He's climbing the ladder. So it's great. We're just holding on to be involved with Harley. That's why he's here.
Absolutely.
And that's
Absolutely.
why
That's
I'm
why we're
here.
here.
And
Support
I've done 3 films with him now. And I hope to do a 4th.
Tell me about the Eternal Code. Who do you play in the movie?
I play Dr. Magnus. I'm a crazy Swedish scientist who figures out or helps figure out how you can move one brain from one body to another and live forever.
Let's say that for 24 hours, you put your brain in his body and you put your brain in his body.
Yeah.
What would you do differently?
I would go do what he does. I mean, I would do some fighting and shit. I can't do that.
And Oh yeah. I do a lot of action stuff. I'm Godzilla in Godzilla. I'm the Predator in the Predator. I get to do a lot of fun stuff. But we also get to be in Harley's movies, which is the bomb. So we'd be in the movie with each other's brain. That's what would happen
That's
next.
what we would
That
do.
would be awesome.
That's what we would do.
As a fighter, did you meet Mel?
Mel Novak?
Yes.
Of course. I've worked with him in the past. He's amazing.
The guy.
He's a legend.
And he's in this film with us,
Chuck
yeah.
Norris, and he's in the film.
Yeah. No, I work with Mel on this one.
In this one.
Oh, yeah,
There's
we had a blast.
something that we don't know. You haven't told anyone else. Behind the scenes.
And what, Mel?
No, but the movie. In the movie.
Oh, but the movie in general. No, I can tell you that Mel is dressed to the nines. That's what I can tell you. He brought his own suits to the film to make sure they were the best, highest quality. That's
I'm
something.
looking forward to see you two guys again in the movie very soon. I wish you all the best. Please, we want to follow you on social media.
Great.
Tell us where we can find you.
On Twitter, I'm TJStorm01. On Instagram, I'm Stormzai with a Z. And on the web, I'm mindzitribe.com.
I was following TJ Storm 02. Wow, what a mistake.
You followed the Game over.
No.
Game over.
Game over. Okay.
I'm Jan Birch on Facebook fan page. I'm Jan Birch page on Instagram, and I'm Jan Birch on Twitter, and I'm janbirch.com as a website. So
Thank you so much.
easy to follow.
Nice meeting you guys.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you,
All
brother.
the best. And I'm here with William. Thank you for being here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Amazing night. A lot of people showed up.
Wow, it's really busy, really hot and really busy.
Great premiere. So you're here to support one of your friends.
Yeah, 2 of my friends, Jan Birch, who's in it and produced it, and Billy Worth, who's in it. So I'm here to support them, yeah.
And your involvement in the industry?
I'm an actor for about the last 25 years. And then I just finished a new series for Netflix in Florida called Head Trip.
Okay.
And I just sold my first show that I wrote and directed called The Trouble with Billy.
With Netflix?
Not with Netflix. That's Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah. So I got 6 episodes, which will be great. I've already shot it.
When is it coming out?
Well, it has a lot of. They want to reshoot. They want to recut a lot of stuff. So I've got about probably 6 months away now.
All right. So
Yeah.
These are great projects, and we wish you all the very best. And thank you for your support tonight. Thank you, sir.
Free world now.
Your husband looks like an Italian guy, but you're from Armenia.
Iranian Armenian.
Iranian Armenian.
Yes.
And you're gonna get your star on the Walk of Fame very soon, in a few weeks.
Yes, in December. I'm very honored. I'm very proud. This is after years of working hard, and I'm so grateful that Hollywood, as always, is the first to exercise diversity, and I'm the lucky person to receive it as the first Iranian Armenian American.
Tell us about this journey. Now you live in Los Angeles.
We live in Los Angeles a long time.
Yes.
Both of us, we didn't grow up here, but we came here for the arts and for our careers, and we met here, and we've worked many, many years to get to this place, and that's why we like to support other, projects and people we know, and it's like a dream come true sometimes.
This is Hollywood.
Yep.
Tell us about coming up, projects coming up in a few weeks and months, songs, themes.
Well, we are both in the middle of our tours. We'll be touring Europe in October, and 26th of October, big concert in Orange County, Sigerstrom Hall. But obviously the major thing in our life is the Hollywood Star I'm receiving in December, and we have a single coming out simultaneously.
Great. And if we want to follow you guys on Instagram, what should we do?
My Instagram is AndyMusic1.
And mine is Shani Rigsbee on Instagram.
Thank you so much, and congratulations on the star. This is something just, there is no words for a star on Hollywood. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. I'm here with Corpsy. Is that your real name?
No, it's my nickname, but everybody knows me from that name, yeah.
Where does it come from? Corpses?
Well, it does. And actually, I have a 1959 Cadillac hearse, a Miller Meteor, most collectible hearse you can have, and the license plate is Corpsy. And that hearse has been in movies. It was in, actually, it was in George, oh, I forgot his name. It was in Suburbicon.
Okay.
George Clooney.
Oh, okay, all right.
George Clooney.
My neighbor.
Is he really your neighbor?
Next door.
Do you live off of Fryman Canyon?
No, but I wanted to have the address. That's why I said that.
Very smart.
So you produced the previous movie?
Yes, so Scout Taylor Compton was in a movie that I wrote and produced called Cynthia. It's streaming everywhere now on demand and Spectrum and iTunes and Amazon Prime. Scout stars it's a kind of a pregnancy horror story.
Oh, okay.
And she's very good. Also Sid Haig from The Devil's Rejects is starring in it. And also Scout Taylor, I got her, Bill Moseley, Robert Lasardo, a lot of great talent. It's really dark comedic horror.
Girls and Corpses. It's on your t-shirt and it's your company. Can you give us the Instagram?
Well, go to girlsandcorpses.com and you'll see everything.
All the social
It is the craziest magazine ever created, and everyone will love it if they go to it.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, I'm here with Lydia Cornell. She was invited, and we want to support the movie.
You're showing support, but as a writer, that story is kind of amazing, to have the ability to download the brain and put it in someone else's body, a younger body.
Well, yeah.
For a storyteller, it's a good start.
I love storytelling. It goes back to when my daughter was little, and I used to make up bedtime stories for her, and it's a question of trying to get people to say, and what happened next, and what happened next. That's the test of a good storyteller.
So what is the story you're working on right now?
I'm working on a story, it's actually coming out, it's called Near Prospect Park. It's actually about a guy or my detective, Mary Hanley, has to deal with this guy who was like the Bill Cosby of his time. He used to drug young women and have sex with them, but he was a famed architect that nobody ever called him out on it. And that's what it's about. And that's true, actually.
When is it coming out?
In January.
Right. I need your social media now before you leave.
LawrenceHLevy.com.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Pleasure. And you're here to support the movie?
Yes,
And
of course.
you're an actress. You love sci-fi, you told me.
Yes, I do love sci-fi movies. They're so cool. I love how it's like so many dimensions, like, you know what I mean? And then you also get the thrill and excitement. I think sci-fi movies have like everything in it.
So you want to play in a sci-fi movie, right?
Oh, hopefully that's probably like a dream role for sure.
Thank you for your support tonight. Anything coming up you want to tell us about?
Yes, actually, I have a movie that should be coming out soon. It's called Judy Small, but with Alicia Silverstone and Rob Corddry. I also have a movie out on Netflix with Nicolas Cage, and you guys should be sure to check that out. And you can follow me on my social media at Paris Bravo Official, and you can see all my other handles there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching us. It's been an amazing event, amazing party, amazing red carpet, and amazing movie. I gotta do this. MajorFilmEvents.com. You never know where we're gonna be next.